Hi, Guild members. It's Umpire LaFondiose. It's story time. We're going to take a historical event, we're going to do a reading, and then we're going to talk about what that would look like on the Kriegsspiel board for comparison. This is a longer one, so prepare yourselves. The commander of the 4th Bavarian Brigade was preparing to resist a French attack. The ground was generally level, broken only by gentle undulations. It was highly cultivated but unfenced, offering little cover. The French were spotted, and their skirmishers, followed by strong columns, came into contact with the advance guard of the brigade near Chateau Goury, which was in the center of their position. The 3rd Battalion of the 10th Regiment of the brigade was ordered to occupy the chateau. They did so at the last possible moment. The commander put 1 company in the buildings of the chateau, 2 in the grounds surrounding it, and 1 in reserve. They succeeded in repulsing the first assaults on the position by elements of the 2nd Chanzy Corps through 9 a.m. After this success, the Bavarians assaulted down the slope from the area of the chateau with the 3 remaining battalions of the 10th Regiment. The attack had been launched without the customary warning of an artillery barrage and drove the surprised French regiments back. However, by 10:30, the Bavarians were forced to retreat by the numerically superior French, suffering heavy casualties as they did so. At 1 p.m., the French brigade under Baudrillon, under the cover of a heavy artillery barrage, advanced toward the Chateau Goudry. The Bavarians held their fire until the last moment, then opened a deadly barrage and inflicted heavy losses. As the French wavered, the garrison charged out of the buildings in a counterattack. The issue was in balance. Then the French began to fall back because another unit, the 17th Bavarian Division, had come up on their flank. The action was complete by 3 p.m. This action, if it was on the board, started at 9 a.m. and ended at 3 p.m. And so that right there is 6 full hours, or if we do 1 hour turns, 6 full turns, which is the majority of a game. What happened? The Bavarians came up and occupied a line, held it against a French assault, and then improbably attacked into a larger force with 3 battalions of a regiment and drove them back. All this happened over the course of 2 hours. So as a commander, you would have ordered the units forward, seen the attack being repulsed, and then ordered an attack. Those are your first 2 turns. At that point, though, outnumbered, your units would have stopped and gone to ground back at the chateau. You would not have been able to control that because they were outnumbered and they would have naturally fallen back. So notice how morale going back and forth in these first 2 to 3 turns. Then the large French units came forward again to try to stop it, and improbably, you as the German commander order a counterattack. So constant back and forth with morale. At the end of the day, 10% casualties, right? So even though in our history it says heavy casualties, what's actually happening is 1 in 10 men are either injured or killed. What's really happening is a balance of morale going back and forth. That was a large action. That would have taken the better part of a brigade action. In one of our games, there would have been half of your units involved in this quite seesaw battle over 1 chateau along the line, and that would have been the entire game. Players who play this on the board might say, well, there's an inconclusive action. But when you actually hear the historical drama, it's quite a dramatic action if you look at it from the perspective of the participants. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of history looked at through the eyes of a Kriegsspiel game, and we'll see you out there.